the name because you are live on my
You
platform.
you can you cannot
Yeah,
you
I
have
did.
to publish
So
the
anyway,
name of your.
uh,
So
this group
uh,
didn't meet the criteria. Didn't.
this is all interesting business relationship. One associate in Singapore, again one lady. This is all interesting approach to the business. They
You
have
know
very
what?
credibility and not trust.
No, you know what? They are searching because they couldn't find any seller in Africa. They couldn't because there's so
That could
yes.
be.
Let me finish so that you will
Yeah,
understand. There are so many
yeah,
offer.
I understand.
There's so many offer online that are cheap price because they're going to trap buyers. Now we are not here to trap buyers. We are here to sell. Mhm. Going
Yes.
back to my conversation with your associate in Turkey, I don't want to mention their names. I
Yeah.
was listening
Mhm.
on our conversation, and I given you a copy, so that you will
Yes.
understand that buyer come to you in Turkey because I don't speak Turkish and you do. You are my business associates. I always give you a copy of my conversation because I want you to learn faster. This gold business is very lucrative business but very tricky business. If the buyer's
Yes.
mandate doesn't comprehend, believe me, he's not going to service his buyer. He's not. Because I put everything online. There's so many joker broker. That guys that you have been talking, I don't want to mention his name. He should know that this gold is not for everyone. This is the world asset that buyer is looking for. It's
Yes.
fine.
Yes.
It's fine if the buyer's agent searching on behalf of the buyer because buyer is paying them. Mhm. So my policy is completely different. I am the only person who put everything on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook platform. You know, I trust you. You learn faster because this is business, and I don't worry about you go behind my back. It's okay. At least you learn from university at Hard Knocks. Mhm. The reason why I give you the authority to talk to these people in Turkey because I don't speak Turkish. If the buyer doesn't speak English, goodbye. So I've given you this task in order for you to explain. Now this lady, she was born in Australia, but she live in Turkey, and I given her about MT799. You do the research online. What is the benefit of MT799? Now, African seller doesn't deal like that. This is a traditional. They have the gold, you have the money, then we can do contract. Then we can consummate the deal. Without that, without proving that the buyer has a available fund, it doesn't matter if the buyer is the bank. The bank is more wiser than us because the bank's money doesn't belong to the bank. It's people's money. Mhm. So you got me?
Yes.
So now
Yes. Well.
now our conversation is live so that everybody has to learn that this is not for everyone. Mhm. We have tons of gold.
Yes.
You have the money, you prove to us. Then you send me a letter of interest to purchase. I will validate that. I will review. Then I would advise the seller. I will be the one to determine which seller I'm going to put the buyer. Either Mali, Conakry, or Sierra Leone. Without my validation, the buyer wouldn't get the gold from us. Mhm. So now it's your turn.
Yes, thanks a lot again. And the second point which you brought to my attention that will never be happened, which is I will never run behind you or trying to do something without your knowledge. This is just always keep in your mind because I have a fully respect to you, your age, your hard work, and your pure personality and honesty. Now, the question should be asking this lady, Mr. Muslim, he doesn't, or
Don't
I'm sorry
mention
to
the
say
name, I
his
said.
maybe name.
Do not
Yeah,
mention the
yeah, okay.
name.
Uh, During our first conversation, why she didn't participate to gather the conversation in order to explain and understand the situation? why she failed to appear after you made conversation with
Because
someone
the
from
gentleman doesn't
Singapore,
speak
and then
English. You must remember, she's a translator.
yeah, yeah, but they are also business associate between each other, because what they've been talking in my native language, and then she was saying, okay, she might be the strong, maybe seller mandate. However, Mr. X, nice guy from Istanbul, was saying, for you, she was going to work with the 94th category well-known bank in the world. So we have to ask her a business registration as a mandate. Does she really do this job, and she is really authorized by the sellers in Africa, etc.
I have.
Okay, and then she was, yes, I know, and she was telling also back him, okay, let's send her standard buying procedure. We can check it out, and then after then we can go back.
May I give you the answer to that?
So,
Because they were talking
yeah,
into their Turkish language.
yeah,
I have the
and then
authority. May I explain to you? I have the authority
yeah,
sell. Let me finish. I have the authority
yeah,
by
please
the
go ahead.
seller, sell by the government. Sell by the government. I
Yeah,
would not release this because most of the
you don't
buyers,
have to.
they float around and solicit buyer. I wouldn't,
Yeah,
because of that
yeah,
seal, and can be abused by any buyer's agent, can be abused. I will I will scrutinize if that buyer's agent cannot provide, or if that buyer company cannot provide their business registration, importation license, who is the signatory, and their history. I wouldn't believe it. Why? Because when I receive that, I will release all my seller's information, the history of the company, and how many companies my sellers running. There's 7 companies, right? And how many tons of gold deposit on his mining company. I will release the video presentation when I was doing some presentation in the office, so that the buyer understand. Now, beforehand, if anyone will scrutinize, they can scrutinize me, right? They don't like me, I can assure, because I'm very strict. Remember, my dear, 2019 and 2020, my seller lost 24 million, and I was even
yes,
screwed as well in Ghana. I was being a victim in
yes,
Ghana. You must remember. So that people, that buyers
yes.
doesn't like me, good luck to them. Because I am not here to chase buyer. Buyer is chasing us because I'm the only person who put everything on social media. Now it's your turn to talk.
Yeah, they don't like. It is not that they don't like your personality. They don't like your honesty, because you do everything according to international trade rules and regulation. You respect the trade in Africa, and you respect the trade in globally. Okay, so this is their mission side. And second point, as you mentioned it, this gold trading business is not everybody.
Correct.
There are criteria. There is a rules, principles. You are not buying a kilo of tomatoes or a kilo of onions from the supermarket. It is a precious metal. It's a worldwide weighted asset, and so these people, they should understand this. Again, go back to our main subject, and I'm suspicious about that woman too. As I
No, it's all
mentioned,
right. I'll
why she
give them
didn't
the
buy?
I
Yeah,
always give them the
yeah,
benefit of the doubt. That it's okay. To
yeah,
me, I'm very
yeah,
open.
and
Yeah.
I know it. May I continue? Go just one point regarding the gold. They've been telling you how it's gonna be the payment method, etc., and what the gold should be paid after the assay, and even they don't feel the your bars by your sellers. Yes, we have this analysis report, and if the buyer, if they are not satisfied still with the analysis report, then they should come with their checking equipment. Still they are not satisfied. They can go and take a sample given them, they can go to laboratory, they can pay with their own cost, and they can still get the analysis report from the private laboratory or the government laboratory. They can do this one, right?
Okay, may I
So
give you
even
the
they don't
answer
know this
about the
one.
analysis? Okay. In
Yeah,
every bar, there's different carats and the
Purity.
purity.
Yeah,
Now, they
yeah,
asking about the analysis. We don't give anymore the analysis because our client would not like to to share to anybody. What we do, the buyer has to test the gold in the office. They have to bring their gold analyzer. They have to spend money to make money. Now we're gonna taste the
yeah,
gold in accordance of their request. Now, in every bar has a different result. There's a 95, there's 96, 97, 98, because that is roll
yes,
and there's a chemical component. That is the reason why
yes,
I'm asking whoever come to me for conference, I'm asking what are you intend to use, because gold has many uses. Now
yeah,
if the buyer wanted, oh, we will refine it into 99.99, therefore it's a different pricing. Why? We noticed, I myself noticed it when I was in the office. Right. When
mhm,
you refine into 99.99, there is a chemical component. Mhm. So instead of 1,000
yeah,
kilograms, we smelt the dust gold, or we give them extra of 20 grams or 25
mhm,
grams. That 25 grams is money. Is money. So if the
yeah,
buyer is buying to make into 99.99, then he can buy that in the bank, 1.5% discount. Our selling price is 8%. Now, if we're gonna give extra gram, that is a benefit of the buyer. The buyer is a winner. But that is money we're
yes,
giving away. Mhm. This is what my seller is saying to me. Well, Amina, we don't give away money. When the buyers sell it, they make money, and we don't make money, and we have worker to pay, so that is money. So
expenses.
expenses,
Yeah,
yes.
expenses.
That is why the buyer have a difficulty comprehending why they are not in business. They think that they make money. You can make money if your buyer understand what he's looking for. Yes. Now it's your turn to say.
Yeah, actually, this is mentality. I don't know, maybe just for a specific nationality. The rest of the Western and US-based clients, they know exactly what is about the gold and what is the in terms and condition to buy. They know exactly. Unfortunately, this is a concern of, I believe, that my nation, they are playing too much with these things. It should be given to the respect. What is about the gold? How they produce in process? What is the in terms of internationally buying and selling
That
these
is
things,
silly question to
and
me. If the buyer's agent asks me
yeah,
like that, to me he's not doing his her homework, because everything now is online. You have to do the research. I'm not here to teach people. I am here to sell. That's the reason why I put everything on my social media. Hmm. To me, if the buyer
yeah.
asking like that, to me that's a silly question. Hmm.
Even in the very first time when we made a conversation here with Mr. That
Mr. X.
Mr. Mr. X from Istanbul, I advise him. I kind of asked him, you may go to Mrs. Wilhelmina's Facebook and as well as YouTube page to find your details and contact details, etc. And he doesn't understand this one. He's trying to deal with this precious metal trading. However, he doesn't have a look at around. He doesn't read at all. So I sent you also your contact or from the WhatsApp to him personally. He cannot because even find your number in the Facebook or in the YouTube. So he's such a educated man, but they know
May I
your
answer to that
report is the
question?
also well known. Yeah,
The buyer cannot find my contact. He is not a buyer. Why? If I am the buyer, I'm watching Wilhelmina's video. I have to click. It says show more. I have to go through and read before they come for conference. To me, they are, excuse my language if say this, they're idiot. Because when my seller hired me, my seller didn't even teach me. I'm the one who educate both buyers and seller, right? I'm the one who put everything because of my experience. I've been in marketing for 36 years, buying and selling exactly the same. You have to buy and pay. Right. Now I put
Yes.
everything on my social media, what necessary requirement that the buyer will take when he pay the gold, and what the buyer will comply when he want to buy gold in Africa. But most of the buyer didn't read. To me, they are brokers. Yes.
Yes, even this nice guy, when he introduced the other Mr. Z in Singapore, was telling about he's my consultant, and that fellow was talking to you, so he understand and he turned to other way around. Okay, we cannot say no, maybe this time, or we can check in the future, maybe we can collaborate, we can
Good
work
luck to
together,
them.
etc., etc. Yeah, it's all bullshit, you know. I'm sorry to say that, but it's all about bullshit. If you want to respectful business, yes, Mrs. Wilhelmina is there. And the terms and conditions written clearly. There is not no play game around. Oh, first you need to do this, after that, no, we forgot we have to add this one. No, everything is written clearly. Just go through. If it is fit you, if it is suitable for your buyer, because they are not a buyer, they are just a broker or some
They are online
middle
brokers. Yeah.
man, etc. Yeah, it's everything is there. You know, they are just time wasting. You know, they are just time wasting people.
You
I'm not
know,
saying no.
when my seller saw my video presentation, you know what my seller was saying to the operation manager? What is Walamina's background? Is she a journalist? I was laughing. I said, no, I'm not. I'm not. I used to be in real estate. I was the one who introduced this. Yeah, I was the one. I patterned the way we Australian selling. Today, you buy property, you buy anything. I buy things, the kitchen cleaner via online. I paid in advance. I don't have any complaint. Yeah, when I received the foam cleaner, didn't work. I don't have any complaint. I sent them a message that it didn't work. They give me, they give me more. I said no, don't send me because I don't want to use it. Mhm. You know,
Yeah,
everything now is online. You can buy blender online. You can buy clothes online. This is gold. This is money you're buying online. Why these people have no? They're crazy. No, 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 they don't meet the criteria. I'm telling you. The other night, I think 2 nights ago, there was a gentleman. He's African, but he live in United Kingdom, and I interviewed
yeah,
him, and he said he doesn't believe on Facebook. And I told him, why you come to me? And he said to me, I just want to know if you're real. I told him, you already saw my video, and open your camera. So when he opened his camera, he's African. Right. And he said to me, he's buying gold in Congo, $35,000 per kilo. And I told him, good luck. Go for it. Yeah.
yeah. I listened to this conversation. You asked him kindly, can you open your camera? He said, let me put something on me. I believe it
Mm.
was at an early time. I don't know. Yeah, I listened to this one
They're
as well as
scared to
you. Well,
open their
yeah,
camera.
or
This buyer's
yeah,
agent, they're scared. Why you gonna be scared if you're working for the buyer? You should you should service your buyer because your buyer is paying you. This is what I said. Okay? I'm not scared to show my face. I'm not. Right. My even
yeah,
other
because
clients says you're very brave. I want to clean the bad image of Africa. My sellers lost 24 million and he lost his son because of this stupidity. Hmm. His son killed himself
yeah,
because the father says do not come home without 24 million in the bank. Mhm.
it was happened in Guinea, right?
Yes, in Guinea. And even in Mali, there was a foreigner. He also tied the local seller in the hotel. There's so many. Yeah, I'm a woman. I travel in Africa. I don't have any security guard because the seller hired me. When I bring the buyer to Africa, the seller will protect the buyer and will amina. Those buyer's agent is scared to be identified to me. They are scrupulous. Yes.
Yeah. If you are not alive our conversation, I was going to tell something which I cannot after
Our
here.
conversation is
You know,
live right now. Mm.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going to tell you. Otherwise, from this business with your skill, you know how much, forget about $1 billion you can make it, but you are not a dead woman, you respect what you are
I'm
doing.
not a poor woman. I live comfortably.
Yeah, I know.
I just want to
Yeah,
help
that is
everybody.
enough for, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. If could be some others, they can, how much benefit try to take from this position which you are holding now.
Yeah, they are a
You
winner.
cannot imagine. Yeah,
The
yeah,
information I
and
share is worth $1 million. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I know. I agreed with you. And you should ask also this lady from
No, I
anyway,
don't want to
she's now in
bother.
Istanbul.
I don't want to bother at
Yeah,
all. I don't want to waste.
yeah, because yes, exactly, because you figure out exactly who are they. Otherwise, you should ask, do you have any company registered something on you? So if you want to go, of course, further, but you understand, situation is clear,
I will,
you are
as
just
I've said to you, Ramis, I will only release the vital information of my seller, mining license, video, presentation, history of my seller until I receive the buyer, his business registration, importation license, and who is the buyer, the signatory, and the official letter of interest. Without that, I wouldn't believe it.
yeah,
I wouldn't.
yeah, that is the way it should be, because again, it's a live conversation. I don't want to mention here. However, you are opening your doors, very welcome, and too open to others, because you are providing them vital information. Even in Colombia, last time you were talking with this guy who came to buy emerald. I don't want to mention his name. I remember even his name. You are providing so much vital information to him, and the way what he is acting in Colombia, it is not acceptable. It might be cost of his life.
Exactly.
He is putting
Even I give
himself
him a
in a
warning.
dangerous situation. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I've been write all these things I was going to send you, but I don't want to, miss you understand. And now today you understand one point, which is I'm happy because I block already this nice guy in Istanbul. He cannot call me. I block from WhatsApp
Well,
because the
it's
moment
a.
when we
I'm
understand,
gonna
yeah,
remove him anyway. I'm cleaning. By end of this year,
yeah,
I'm cleaning all the contacts. Those broker
yeah,
didn't meet the criteria. I'm going to block them so that they would not come back. They can come to my Facebook, but on my WhatsApp, I'm going to clean because I have so many fake time waster, broker, buyer's agent, and fake buyer. Tough luck. Ramis, I don't mind mentioning your name because I've given you the opportunity and I want you to learn this. There's so many
yes, sister.
people doesn't like my guts. They blog me that I'm a scammer. I don't know how much I scam them. They are a scammer.
Because you are honest.
Yeah,
You are oh,
those
you are honest, my dear sister.
yeah
That is
those
the point.
scammer hates my guts. They are officially a scammer. Why? They are hiding their faces. They are. Why you gonna hide your face
Yeah,
for? Why?
yeah,
Yeah, you don't need to hide your face if you are really working for the buyer. But I see you. We have a live video call, and I trust you. That's why I've given you
yes,
the privilege. You can use my page. It's okay because I want you to learn. This is not an easy business. This is real business. You will learn from University of Hard Knocks of Wilhelmina. And I'm sure you will remember
yes.
when I disappear in this world.
Yes, yes, my dear sister. Only problem is I'm also facing the same situation which you have. I'm against the timing, the time and in the market in
No,
Turkey.
you
I don't
don't
know.
need
It is
to
the
sit
most privileged.
down. You don't need to just use my platform and you check every hour. To me, I wake up 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning, right? My digital
Yeah,
office open 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning, and I drink coffee and I read all the messages. And if they don't introduce themselves, delete, 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 delete. They're gonna say hi. My name is not hi. They say hello. Well, what kind of hello? So meaning to say, if
yeah,
anyone comes on WhatsApp saying hello, you already know Wilhelmina. Why you gonna say hello? Why not introduce yourself? Well, Amina, I watch your video and I read the full corporate offer. I am here to purchase on behalf of my buyer. Well, then I will respond. Yeah. Does that make sense, Ramis?
That is the way. A lot. That is the way should be properly way. Properly way.
Ramis is my
Properly way.
business associate. Anyone wants to talk to Ramis in Turkey, you talk to Ramis because I don't speak Turkish. Ramis, I given Ramis a permission to use me. Okay? So this is live. Those people that from Turkey, you can talk to Ramis. Ramis can discuss with you because I've given Ramis an opportunity to do business, and Wilhelmina and Ramis, I give Ramis 100% a privilege. Yes. You got me, Ramis?
Thank you, dear sister. Yes, thank you. I really appreciated your kind of support and trust me.
Yeah.
And
you will learn. It takes a while, Ramis. It takes a while.
Yeah.
It takes a while.
Here is getting here is getting weather is hot and hot.
I think the price of gold today, the price of gold last a few days was 60. Now today is 62.
62 already?
Yeah. Yeah, 62 for 35.61. Yeah,
you see, it is rising again.
Yeah, 3 days ago was 60, then 61, then now it's 62. 435.61 less 8%. Our selling price is 57.23. There was a gentleman and he lives in United Kingdom. He said, too expensive. I told him, yes, you're buying expensive item. Yes.
They have a cheap mood, they always like the cheap.
And then when I follow up him, he said, my buyer didn't like because too expensive. And I told him, tell your buyer good luck. He can buy gold in Dubai at the refinery, 1.5% discount. Yeah.
Yeah, that is also inside the options which is available on the table.
I'll tell you, when I was in the factory in Dubai, and the owner of the factory, jewelry manufacturing, and he was telling me, you are very gutsy, Mrs. Ford. And you are the only person we invited you to come to our factory. He owned the building, and he asked me to leave my passport to the security. And camera is everywhere. First, second, third floor, camera is everywhere. And this
the one you visited and you got the short video.
That's right.
With the limited access. Yeah,
yes.
I remember.
And he told me that even 92%, he can make it into 99.99. It triggers me. And even here in Australia, when I went to the refinery here in Brisbane, the CEO say, well, Amina, we can make 99.99 even though it's 92%. Yes. And I said, how? Yeah. Well, because if the gold is pure, it will break. But there is gold on it. It becomes soft. Yeah. Yes, but there is gold. Yeah. So those idiot brokers or gold trader, oh, because I'm gonna lose. No, you are not losing. You're not. You make a jewelry, you are not losing. You put that jewelry in downtown Dubai in gold souk, you put that price 100% profit. Yeah. That's the reason why my seller loves me. Because I'm very tough. And I said to my seller, do not believe on buyer that cannot afford to pay. Yeah. Tell them that gold will not fade. Their money will fade. Get the lighter and burn it. That money is finished. Yeah.
It's gone, but gold is there.
Yes.
I just learned 2 days ago, we go through in the YouTube, one of the economist doctor who has a education also from USA, and he likes gold, and he was sporting compared with the stock market or the Bitcoin. Always the gold should be first priority as an investment area. So yes. He was telling, in the 1200 degree, if you put the gold, 100 grams is gold, it comes to the 57 gram. But if you cool it again, it will back to normal 100 grams. I didn't know
Exactly.
this one. Do you know? Have you know? Don't have you know this one?
Yeah, which video? Can you put that on my WhatsApp?
Yeah, I can send you, but it's in the Turkish language. However, I can send you. His name is Mr. Ramazan. He's a doctor and he's going to be professor soon, I
I
believe.
can
In
you
the
interpret that? Can you interpret into English that from Turkish to English?
I will check it for you, but I can write it in the video which minutes and part was saying this. I can send you.
Okay.
You know.
But anyway,
So
Ramis,
in
thank you
the
very much for our conversation and keep learning. And I'm sure you will learn out of my University of Hard Knocks. It's free, Ramis. It's free.
yeah, and I want to get my diploma from you, from nobody else. It's only you.
You will
Thanks
get
a lot.
your diploma or a doctorate. It's free. Yeah. There,
But
there's a saying, knowledge is powerful. Excuse me.
yes.
You know, when I was speaker in New Image International, and I was promoted. I attended a convention in New Zealand, and there was a speaker called Nido Kuben. Nido Kuben, he migrated in United States. He's from Lebanon. He doesn't speak
Hmm.
English. He has only $5 in his pocket, and it reminds me his courage. And you know what he said during the convention, because he was our speaker, and he said, there is no secret of success, but there is a system. I am teaching the seller the system, and I am teaching the buyer the system to secure gold in a proper way. So if those buyer watching my video, you are winning. In order to get the gold, you are a winner watching this video. Yes, yes.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
I love
There
that.
is a system.
I love that wording when Nido Kubin was saying on the convention. There is no secret of success, but there is a system. Today he owned 5 banks in South Carolina. Yeah,
Oh,
and he give me
that is.
inspiration that there is no success. You go to school,
You
you
see,
learn, then you apply that, then the success is in your hand, which Nido Kubin was saying, there is no secret of success. There is a system. My seller is giving the world a system to buy gold from Africa. Yes. So that is how it works.
yeah.
But anyway, Ramis, nice talking to you. And I hope keep learning. And when there is a buyer from Turkey, I'll give it to you. You interview them. All right?
Thanks so much, dear sister Wilhelmina. Have a pleasant evening to you both in your beautiful house in the beautiful Brisbane, and get in touch.
I will give you a copy of our conversation. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.